Do I hear the patter of little feet? Do I hear the patter of little feet?
What?
Do I hear the patter of little feet? Uh-oh, yeah I do. Good morning.
So we can see what you got.
Oh, goody.
Gary, look at what you've got.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Explain it, Kelly.
Hey, do you want to help, Kelly?
Here. Oh, Santa left you a note, too. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, we got this. No, you don't got candy cane. You got it. Why got it?
What does the note from Santa say?
Carrie, what does the note from Santa say?
Thank you. Thank you.
Girls.
For the cookies.
Delicious.
Merry Christmas, Santa. Oh, Kelly got Legos.
Here, just...
Oh, I got Legos. Wow, I get to make a Santa. I got to make a snowman. I'll keep that. Oh, I got more. Look! I wouldn't have gotten that for my baby.
It says Carrie. For the pencils, what do they say?
Kelly Canoodie.
Won't that be great for school?
What is this? Oh, a pencil sharpener.
Take that to school too, Carrie.
Oh, snowman. I could make a snowman. Kelly Canoodie.
Kelly Canoodie.
But Kelly, do you know what? I got this instead of that. Well, what is this anyway?
That's a necklace. That's pretty, don't you think?
Oh, bubble bath.
Oh, that's that same stuff Christopher got, those soap suds.
I don't know what it
Painting
looks
soap
like.
with it.
Painting.
You do it in the bathtub.
Kelly, could you
But
show
something, you'll have to
me?
wait till we get home.
Could you show me what it is? Because I never saw them. Painting.
I'm trying to keep this meringue.
Painting. I got this instead,
It has to
Kelly.
stay in the oven 2.5 hours.
Good.
Oh,
You're still going to have
wow, I got
blackouts.
these.
Oh, really?
I got them too. What do you got? The same. I got them too. Oh, good, you bought the paintbrushes.
Well, Santa told me.
Oh, so you kept it a secret.
Can I see those?
Oh, I knew it was green.
Oh,
I knew
yeah.
it was
It says
green.
color change. Yeah, let me smell. It says changes color instantly. All you need is water. 2 colors in each jewel. It says fun and easy to do. The jewels can be easily removed from the base by gently flexing the base. The jewels should pop out. Pop out each jewel and carefully set them aside. Playing with color change jewels. Place 1 glass with warm water. Fill another glass with water and ice. Use the tweezers to dip each jewel in warm water to change the color of the jewel. Use the tweezers to dip each jewel in ice cold water to change the color of the jewel. You can change the color of the jewels again and again. When you change the jewel's color, you can snap it back into the base. Wear your color change jewelry 1 color today, another color tomorrow. For quicker, more dramatic change, dip jewels in warm or cold water for approximately 10 seconds.
Oh, the earrings. Oh, I want to see.
Earrings, a bracelet.
Kelly can move to another color and I want to change them.
Okay, let me see.
I want to change the cutoff. I want to change the cutoff them because I don't like the paper.
So, Marcy.
Can I read the back? A minute, cover what?
And then, shall we cut now and then we'll come back later when we open the other presents?
Okay.
See you later.
Say bye to Daddy.
Bye, Daddy.
Merry Christmas.
I want to see how he moves it.
Holy Skamoza! That Santa Claus is really nice, isn't he? Thank you.
Friends, it just looks
Yeah,
fine.
just what I needed. Boy,
Help replenish your stock.
Right.
that's
Let's
a good
buy
stuff.
one for Mimi.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And then Mommy, then Daddy, then.
Well, you can bring Paul when you come around. That was just.
That was easy.
Yeah, he probably already had seen it.
Let me read it. I think I know how to read that.
Alright, it's a pretty shiny one.
Thank you.
Thinking of you. Mimi and Paul. Look, Heidi.
My goodness, she went through a lot of work. We got some from Brian and his wasn't very long. Last year his was
It's
a
too
lot.
cold here, she said. Vince called yesterday and said I should come to Florida to see him. I told him I can't because I have to.
Make money.
I have to work. Exams were all right. I got my grade. I'll get my grades. She got an A and 2 B pluses and 2 Bs. She told me.
Oh, that's pretty good.
This is for Mimi and
Holy smoke, thank you.
Reston is a little slow because everyone is shopping.
Yes.
Thanks for the Christmas present meeting. I'm going to buy myself
see it's
a nice
That's a
outfit with a Merry
That's
Christmas
a
Heidi.
That's a little tape. Very como. I have to play that in the car because I don't have a tape.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
one Betty sent you.
That's a good Christmas
I
one.
had that one. That was a good one.
I have a little
Good wrapping
Walkman
paper.
radio around here.
Sure is.
I've forgotten what, where that came from.
You have to see what name is on it.
Are those
Oh,
Christmas
here's
tapes?
more Christmas tapes.
it's
We'll have to
Mimi
get
and
a-
It's nice
Paul.
to have them in a nice package.
Merry Christmas.
Heidi should have had an open before Christmas card on it.
David,
Yeah,
Well, we don't have,
Christmas?
yeah, but see, we don't have a
David
tape
and
player
Mary.
here. We need to get a different
let's see
unit.
what possibly be in there.
Oh, it's tape.
Oh,
So that's a
Something
collection.
I would like.
Oh, Mimi.
holy smoke.
It's full of, I don't know what it is, but
Who was that from?
Food
Amy
processor.
and
Oh, yeah.
David.
Oh, I know what it is. It's a food processor. We wanted to attach to our austerizer. There's an attachment to turn it into an austerizer.
Right.
Oh.
Let's see one for that.
It goes right on to the same thing. It's a little food
Pretty
processor.
awesome.
See?
Yeah.
Isn't that handy?
Yeah. I didn't know Paul was a chef
Watch
also.
Mommy up at home play.
Paul, we'll have to get another player thing. Look at these are all
Well,
Christmas
Andy.
tapes from Heidi.
Mimi,
Tape.
another one for you. Wait until you
Three
got
of
them.
3 of them.
Well, we have to play with the car.
Episode.
Well, but
We have to go out and sit in the car.
you
Take
can
one
get,
back.
Ooh.
you can get another unit here.
This is for Mimi.
I suppose we. Holy Skamoza. That Santa Claus
Goodness,
really.
That's the perfume in low.
Yeah, I don't know what it smells like.
Oh, it's their new scent.
That does smell good.
This don't have any
We might
name
not
on
be
it.
able to smell.
I can't find one for Daddy.
That's Marcy brought you that here.
Oh yeah, I did.
Another one, too close.
Mimi said you like those kind, like turtles. That's what they
Oh.
are, like the turtles.
Oh, you come so fast, I can't keep up.
Yeah, Carrie, it's not quite just so fast, so we can enjoy things.
I know. Now let's see what one is for Daddy. There's not very much for Daddy.
No.
Finally, there's one for Daddy.
Here, just
Italian Express.
Gun?
Oh, it's a little tiny espresso coffee maker.
carry it
Or
right
a
in the way.
grinder, isn't it? What is it?
Is that like a coffee bean
Oh,
grinder?
it's a coffee grinder,
Oh,
I think.
Mommy
See,
has
that's what
one.
I think it is too.
Yeah, it is. It's a coffee grinder.
It's a heavy little thing.
Paul and I just bought a whole bunch of coffee. They do it once or twice a year at the commissary. They make it about 89 cents a bag and you get a 25-cent discount. Can you believe that?
Ron, this is a fancy one, you should see.
yeah, you can buy those coffee beans.
She got
Yeah,
a
we
little-
do, we do.
That you grind it every day with this little one, Paul.
Yeah, you just grind it.
Well, you know what I do? I grind, I put it in a Ziploc bag, I grind a bit of it.
Oh.
I mean, you can do it every day, but it's kind of tedious.
You can put it on the floor then.
Yeah, but it smells good.
That's not good.
With an osterizer, I wanted
Oh,
to-
more candy.
Oh, these are mints. Those are my favorite.
Oh, you got more candy too. No, I was looking at what Paul had.
Oh, everything.
Well, that's the box you gave me, isn't it?
Everything.
No, is it the box I have? Oh,
Daddy
oh.
picks it up.
60.
Well, this, I don't think these are mints. I think this is something.
Holy smokes, look at those big turtles.
You got another one up in the thing, Paul,
You can't,
from
can't eat
Karen.
more than a half
Oh,
of
no.
one out of the city.
Oh, now you
I
can use
don't know
it.
what this is.
Those are big, aren't they?
These
I
are,
don't know what those
Coffee beans. What flavor
oh,
did you
look,
get?
Betty sent us the coffee beans, Paul.
Oh,
Fancy coffee beans.
I knew it
Oh.
would be coffee and coffee.
How did you know that?
That because
This
we're.
is Paul's. Why is this on my lap?
Oh, I thought it. What was
It
that?
says Paul from Marguerite. Oh, that's Mimi's name.
okay, well then. We just put it on. Didn't
Now
send
I'm
any
gonna
here.
see if there's any for mommy.
Carrie, are you reading these right? This says to Ron. It's like anybody can't guess.
No, I'm putting this in his pile.
Oh, well, why don't you take them to Daddy?
Oh well, he don't want it.
He's making pictures.
Well, this is Daddy's pile. Wait there.
Boy, those are some cute jewelry you got there, Kelly.
Push your hair back so he can see your earring. Put back over your ears and then you can see them.
Yeah,
Now,
those are pretty. And a bracelet. Does that change colors when you get it wet?
Carrie, you guys can each open one, or you want to save yours to the end?
yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'll wait and save that. That's from Joanne. That's Paul's must be from Joanne and Paul, wasn't it?
What's in this box?
Joanne is Paul Jr.'s
We
wife.
open ours now.
Another
Just a
clothing
minute, let
store.
Paul.
Another clothing store. He
Put
said.
it on the milk color so Daddy will.
What is it?
That looks
Oh,
like it's
good.
just in style for Christmas.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. There was red and green.
Look, a bug.
He had just bought a new green shirt. I want him a green shirt.
Mommy.
Look at this.
What
Oh,
size
it's
are they,
supply.
Paul?
Mediums.
They're too little, every one of them.
Oh no, really?
He takes a large. I told him that twice. He wears a large.
Well, sometimes they're a little different. Maybe.
No, they aren't. Every one, because
But do you have one of these stores here, Berndine's?
for dimes.
Berndine's? Do you have one of those? Because they all have tags on
Mommy,
them.
can we open ours?
Okay.
Thank you. I knew it would be a Bobby.
You can't
Oh,
wear a medium.
yay!
Who is that from?
It's the Bobby I
Who's it
wanted.
that's from? Did you read?
Oh. Ryan changed
Oh.
it. Ryan, I had the one change it. You know what? You can put a. You can put a. Look, do you know what? This is the real Bobby Kelly wanted. My Kelly wanted this Bobby because you can call him. You can take that off and put it in the real Bobby.
Boy, the sun in the background looks nice.
Terry School told that.
Mommy, look, there's a tree
Leo,
back
Christ,
there.
it's nice to have you paper and you get a ton of it.
How come you sent me a Christmas present?
I'll take it out.
Well, Carrie, why don't you just leave it in there? Don't
I don't
hesitate.
even know you.
To play it even.
I know.
Why don't you just leave it in there?
Look at her hair.
No.
But you got that car iron.
Oh,
Do you remember, Amy, I had to go all over and I couldn't remember the title, and I kept going, it's this book about being the first born, and they'd all say, and you don't know the time? I was like, no, and it's by Tom. And finally I saw it and it clicked. That was it.
I saw that.
After you're done, I kind of would like to read it
Then I
myself.
have another one that I wanted to get, siblings without rivalry for all of
Oh,
you.
yeah, really.
Yeah, you can do it anytime.
I said, oh, yeah,
That's
really.
it. Parents do the wrong
Oh, you
thing.
want to do it
When they say, when a child says, take her back, I don't want her, they say,
You're supposed to sympathize.
yes, and that you're supposed to do all of that, and instead, let the child express everything.
What did Paul get?
And one ball is the seat for the cover of your golf cart. You see what the other one is? And I said that was method in my madness.
You must have a project.
Batteries are in it.
You must have a project for him.
He always has little things he needs,
Oh,
something like
And
that.
he has a,
You also have a windshield
Daddy,
coming
look.
when they get them back in again. Windshield for the car.
oh, neat.
But I made that seat cover. Yeah, I
Mommy,
see it.
look at all your
So you can tie it on.
Now be careful, Kelly. That's
Oh, same as yours, Miss Kelly. Look.
Huh? I'm gonna make a new nightgown, but I can't find the material yet.
okay, Carrie. These two are yours,
Find
and these
anything
two are
masculine.
Kelly's.
Can I open one after
After
me?
you play with me.
Cool style.
Oh, I don't know, Kelly. I'll have to.
Oh, she got to come. Here I
I think they're supposed to just be like little.
look. She can do her hair any kind. She can. Mommy,
Okay, Kelly. Mommy will have to help read the instructions so we know when
she
you
can
start.
do her hair. Ooh, neat. Glass cover like glass.
Oh, you know what these are? The nightgowns with bras.
That's mine.
Olga makes them. Did you know that? The stretch bras.
Look at us there.
We found them in the paper the other day.
Neat
And you had to send for them. These are, they are stretch tops.
Now you got some too.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
you got two now.
well, I will save these for a while. I got a couple of them already. But see, the back and everything is, they really fit like a bra.
I have a.
Daddy
body
knows what is their
But
box.
they fit like a bra. If anytime you can find them, I'll go and find them myself. TJ Maxx has them. They have the bra built in and they're twice as much.
So what's in that box, Paul?
This is Effie Marie's Golden Vanilla Rum Butter Cake.
How do you want to
Oh.
Four little
see
cakes.
how it looks?
He has sweets to last
But
for
I don't get
2
to
months.
go by here.
This is a spiced apple walnut
Here
rum
I
butter
go.
cake.
I
This
don't
the other day.
Chocolate fudge rum
I
butter
don't have
cake.
Big special.
Lemon poppy seed rum
They've been
butter
sold
cake.
out of it before they had every.
My camera's back on.
Oh.
Look. You can take
Well,
it
you're
off.
all set on sweets for a while.
You get to put this in your yeah, Bobby does. There's a bathing suit. I don't have to have a bathing suit.
Here, Marcia's present.
Hey.
Yeah, that's not nice and light smelling.
What is going to be? Oh, look.
Let's keep the boxes so Mommy can read and see what everything
Yeah,
does.
I guess we'll have to.
I'm gonna come for here. I just
Oh,
it's Bobby late.
Well, I mean, you can buy a new thing, the radio, the
But
whole
now you
thing
got a
that you
different
got
one.
right there.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have
look.
to- you
You
have
can
to buy
put
the
it in
new
your
thing.
hand. Mommy, look.
You
You
can
can
buy
put
the
that.
We buy just a little set wire, that's what we have.
How do you want to keep
Wire.
the body off the deal? Oh,
It's your turn.
You need a home.
Jordan, how? Because I can do it real quick.
Come on, honey.
Mommy.
Ron and I really don't exchange. This is kind of our present to each other.
Well,
It's just a
these,
trip.
Night guns that we found, which you, Marcy, we saw them at one place. They were $40.
I can believe
And
it.
you go to TJ Maxx and they're $14.
You got your. Do you want to
should
come
go try
over
if
here
you
and
need
do
any, go
something?
try.
Look,
I've got
Cole's
2 or
got
3 at
stuff
TJ
that's
Maxx.
Kelly. Do you want her to go on a date? That's stuff here.
Does this mean I don't have to borrow yours anymore?
Oh, hey, honey, I bought myself one when I bought you that one.
Now I got 3 cards.
Every day is Christmas to me.
Put that on her head.
That's supposedly unlucky.
Kelly, it's fine, so I can.
Is that a push and pull?
It's a tote.
A
They had the automatics. I was afraid, that you could hurt somebody.
My automatic drives me crazy. It takes strength for me to push it back in.
Does it spring loaded?
Well, Bette bought it in Paris.
Look, you don't have a strap on that one.
You just got in Daddy's picture.
Mommy,
Yeah.
look,
Uh-huh.
don't have a strap and look, I'm putting it in my hair.
Okay, Callie, can you duck down? You're right, taking up my whole picture.
Alright. Well, I want to change. So do you want to? Yeah. Do you know what? She could call Bobby's hair. Maybe she could call
That
Bobby's
short
hair.
sleeve
What
though,
is that
Ron.
thing?
Like,
So what kind of hair would it call her? Yeah, you
well,
can call
I know
it
she
any
had a
style
necktie
you
on
want.
last night that'll go with it.
Yeah.
Look, she even has a veil, Kelly. No, a suitcase to put.
Short sleeve.
Oh yeah, she could do her hair.
You wear short sleeves in the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Thank you,
Wait, thanks.
Button down collar, I know you
Kelly,
like
the
that.
suit on.
I think every shirt he has must be buttoned.
I bought Paul that chat. Boy, that smells good. He's used his all up.
This is for Mimi and Paul, so don't forget to say thank you.
Yay! I knew this would be okay. Cause Mimi always sends us tapes.
Ah.
Bambi! Whoa, boy, I guess we won't see you today, huh?
We really need him.
Kelly gonna open hers?
Do you need help? No, mine
What
was
a
real
mess.
heavy.
You wanna come do this, honey? This really bothers my camera.
I think you're too.
How about all the dinosaurs?
Watch this. What are you doing?
No, I'm just letting you get them.
You both can look at them.
Aren't these nice?
Can we open our next one?
Christopher has Land Before Time, too.
Oh,
Another
boy.
Bobby set. Ooh, who's the Bobby set? Another Bobby set. That's the one I wanted. Oh, that's the one I wanted.
Those two.
That's the one I wanted. Oh, I have to paint it a bikini thing. Kelly, she might not go with the car.
No, I think it is just.
Carrie,
Don't rip the box up so much.
Please.
It will open. It's got a
see where the tape is?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever smell the chaps?
Smells nice.
I have. I'll have to smell it again.
All you
The
just
Bobby won't go with it, Kelly.
Oh, this book is and I
Katie
got,
has
I'm going to
the
go
book.
buy that one.
That.
Siblings
she
Without
can change
Rivalry
her
for you
hair.
all to read. And it said that they find one man got up and 2 women wrote it. They got up and
Then you need to put it together in one
Look,
time.
a hat.
Yeah.
Oh, you can put it. Your Bobby in the hand.
Okay, just put it there and let Daddy put it together. Okay?
Oh, I don't need my
Let Daddy do it, okay?
I don't need to put
Lord,
it.
Bobby even has a Jeep.
Yeah, I do.
Well, what will they think of next?
Mine got some milk.
Yours has got a motor scooter
Holy smoke.
for the Barbie toy doll to ride on.
Oh, no. What's that one?
Carrie, does yours have something Daddy needs to put together too?
Yeah. What?
Oh, a seatbelt. There's not, what's in the box?
Just it out.
Oh, there's no stickers.
Oh, yes, good.
Okay, well let Daddy do this.
No,
Mommy
I
can do this.
will look at the directions.
But anyway, Marcy, these people, one man said he and his brother had never gotten along.
So did Paul get everything he wanted for Christmas?
And they got back to why that happened.
Mommy, Dad.
He was like me.
Well, I mean, that's true.
And then they said how you start out, that it carries through all of their life and all of their relationships, but it's with the new baby.
Here,
the
could you
mother-
put these?
The mother says, oh yes, you do love your sister, go kiss her, and then the
This is
little
that
child
one.
slaps the baby, and then she gets punished.
Well, it's just like.
Christmas dinner, 1989.
That's your daddy's hair. Leave it there, honey. Oh, that's your brother.
We're having a crown roast for dinner. Who supplied the centerpiece?
It's from Amy, Susan, and Danny.
And
David.
It's a pretty
Susan and David.
centerpiece.
Baby,
Okay, Ron, I think that's enough.
Hi, cutie.
You have to catch dessert.
Boy, it didn't take you any time for that shrimp cocktail.
I know.
Does Carrie like hers?
Would that be easier?
Not the grass.
Well, Mommy,
Cocktail sauce.
Mommy could probably help you with that.
Okay, well, why don't you come out?
And Kelly with a
Daddy,
runny
give me one
nose.
in a minute. All right, Ron, that's enough.
Okay. This is what Mary made, mashed potatoes.
Daddy, why don't you take a picture?
All right, dear. Turn it off.
All right.
Bye for now.
Bye.
He will in just a minute there.
So this is a New Zealand dessert?
Yes, national dessert.
It's all
And
decked
then
out for
have-
the holidays.
I don't need to wait that. I don't want none yet.
Well, Carrie, you eat it now or never.
Boy, that looks like it's ready for the holidays.
Well, they do
Red
it
and
with all
green.
kinds of fruit, but their favorite is
Mommy, I
always
don't
using
want-
kiwi.
Any of this cake.
All right.
I just want vanilla ice.
Okay.
I can see the
You want to
strawberries.
taste this? This isn't even cake.
Yes.
Well, I want to taste it, but I don't want it.
Yeah, do you want a little piece of this?
Oh, good. I got a piece of the strawberry. I can do it.
So what did you say was in that,
Why don't
Mimi?
you have a little
It's a
bite?
meringue covered in whipped cream and New Zealand kiwis, which are really Chinese gooseberries. They grow on vines.
It sounds delicious.
Well, if you know what an old-fashioned gooseberry
No.
looked like, they were little.
No, you don't do that.
Give Kelly a little piece of the strawberry. To this one.
You can't get it all in your mouth. Here, let me get a fork. Oh, the kitchen rice. Go.
What do you think? Good. We'll get a couple more bites here.
Very colorful dessert.
It's really light in the heart. To bake them. Meringue about 2 hours at 250.
So what was it you needed the corn?
Corn flour, I don't know if that's for this.
What was it? What was it supposed
It's
to
the last thing you put in.
Guess there won't be any left for it.
He has a big piece. But isn't it light?
Yeah, it's good.
paint them around on a piece of greased brown paper. Not a week we could get.
Go around the house, like, go around it. I will come.
Well, we had 8 at the home. So they did a typical meal. We had roasted lamb and vegetables and bacon.
Oh, boy, I can't find it.
I told Paul it tastes more like pumpkin to me.
Take the button off for the beach. Yeah, go. There's the money, mister. Another money thing. There's the money thing.
You know, I felt full after you did the meringue. Isn't like eating a piece of cake.
Fast Eddie's on the beach. A hot spot, Largo, Florida. Indian Rocks, actually. Jerry Cangiano and his wife Nell, Marcy, Carrie and Kelly. This is one big place. Hotel, restaurant, and shopping arcade. Fast Eddie, warm beer and lousy food. On the beach. What's up, huh? Nice. Alright. Hamlin's Landing. What's the name of this place?
Fast Eddie's. It's right over there.
This is after a big lunch. It's very pretty. Somewhere in the 70s. Today the 28th, Thursday, 28th of December.
Yes.
This is the lounge at Fast Eddie's. Normally there's a paddle wheel boat docked, tied up right here. We're looking at the Narrows of the Intercoastal. You can see it's very calm. The flag's hardly even moving. Beautiful. There's a couple boats going to come under the bridge.
Hey, you want me to get you on that one?
Facility like that would be nice. Like grandmother was saying,
Enjoying all
she went
this
up there
nice
and stayed
sunshine
at
and
Montstelion Hotel
warm air.
and did a golfing weekend.
I love it here
And
in
she was saying, like,
December.
let's do that.
Oh, feel that nice warm
When we
sunshine.
looked through, there was actually quite a few things.
Feel
I
that
mean,
warm
enough for one day.
sunshine.
That's all we had.
What are the favorite reasons for coming to Florida?
No, we're going to leave Sunday morning. Sunday morning.
Say hi.
Friday and Jam, Saturday and St. Augustine. So we'll actually spend Friday night and Saturday there. And then get up to
Fast Eddie.
He doesn't want to go anywhere.
On
Chris
the beach. Warm beer and lousy food. Don't you believe it? Hi, Carrie. Hey, Kelly, you want to get in the picture too? By your sister, Kelly? Kelly! Be careful, Carrie. In the background, you're hearing the cars and trucks as they pass over the metal grate on the bridge. Beautiful day. Beautiful, sunny, 70+ degrees. Lovely. And back behind that, back over this way a little ways is where Mimi and Paul live, right behind that building there. Did you have the button pushed earlier?
Well, my one brother-in-law, he seems to be real gadgets. He got a BBC, I think. And he did this little thing where
Bridge is up and waiting for him.
And do hearts around people. I mean, he got, I think he's the type of walk up, which one that got more that thing. Like he did do a cute little segment with a dinosaur and a guy riding on a horse. There was his son, one of his sons. And he did the 1 minute lapse thing, and he had the dinosaur coming up.
Look at the bridge, Kelly.
I think it's
The bridge over here.
Crash. Can you read the name of it?
Even the 35mm camera will automatic
Called the Starlight Princess.
Sometimes I always wanted to go on a not your real trip. Like she never offers, you know, like today she's getting here another one. She's not, and like we don't go out at night. She did offer once, and I still make it.
We're sitting by where it'll be tied up.
But I think even when
She goes on at night, right?
no. But she's like, even growing up, like, you know, she plays like now.
In Hamlin's Landing. Indian Rock Shirt Company. Cards, cargo. What do you have to say? Seminoles.
Well, I guess they are.
Carrie. Trader's Alley. First floor are shops, but then the next 2 levels up are hotel rooms. Here's the girls and Jerry. What's that called? Predator 2? That's one of those cigarettes? There's Mimi call them cigars.
Jerry, let's go.
Really?
Let's go now.
My sister, her husband had a boat on Chesapeake Bay. A little one.
Theirs is close to that this blue one.
Huh? Yours isn't as big as
I
this.
said close.
Oh, it's not nearly as nice as that.
Well,
They're sleeping too. They go, sometimes they go to St. Michael's. Eat there, and then what they do is they throw your anchor off and you call it water tap.
here? Maybe.
That's the way they do it when they're bridge.
Very pretty.
Oh, of course they do. Never said that. A boat you actually have to, well, if you...
Nice catamaran sailboat.
Or if it's in the water, then you don't
How was lunch? Hey, talk to me about it, okay? I said, one more Christmas is going to be up in the spring.
And then, yeah, that's also my thing too. And yeah, you can't really use it.
Clearwater.
What's the day?
Today is the 29th of December. And we're looking at Clearwater.
Are you sure it's not the 28th?
Oh.
It's a Thursday. Uh-huh.
Ruddington Shores, this is where we normally go to the beach. There's a nice long pier out there. Beautiful white sand. Very, very, very pretty. Sea oaks.
over back this way. That's it, all. That's it.
Last facilities. Nice public park. Sand as far as the eye can see. Some kites flying. Really pretty day, at least 70 degrees. Water today might be just a bit chilly. Oh, I think I spot that Marcy Kennedy. She's in the green top. Beautiful. Marvelous. Nice condominiums. Carrie and Kelly. Hi, girls. Hi. Oh, I'll be right there, hon. Watch out, Carrie. You're in my daddy's way. What would you like, dear?
I'm bust.
Ooh, coming right up. Boy, is it beautiful out.
I like in the picture.
Mm-hmm. Is this all you wanted?
It doesn't get any better.
Can this be it?
Want me to take my shirt off?
No.
Yeah, but I'm going to turn it off in a minute.
Go ahead. Bye. 10339 Majestic Drive, Imperial Point, Largo, Pinellas County, Florida. The residence of Colonel Paul Arneson and Marguerite Beckner. As you can see, we've already observed sunset and the flag is down. Imperial Point's a fairly quiet, homey community. Very quiet. The neighborhood homes. Couple of Christmas lights. No, that's not everything, but someone has good taste. Neighbor's home here is for sale, and asking price is roughly $150,000. And today was a very nice day. Thursday, the 28th of December, 1989. But you see the palm trees here. Epcot Center, Disney World. The 29th of December, 1989. This is the entrance to Epcot Center with the big geosphere. So big you can't even get it all in one picture. We tried getting into MGM Studios, but you had to be here by 6:30 in the morning. It was already filled by 7:15. Huh? Spaceship Earth on the third trial. Uh-huh. This one is called Living Seas. The Living Seas.
Mentioned that if we're ever doing it again, we'll come the week before. They're all another one.
This exhibits the land.
Look! Good morning.
The Navy on first up to the right-hand side, we're now passing the shores of Canada. We're beyond the trading coast of the rugged Northwest. You'll find the Maple Leaf Mine, which is the entrance to our Circle Vision motion picture of Canada. Here you can see some of the beautiful scenes of this rugged and beautiful nation. You can also stroll through the Victoria Gardens here and enjoy some of the native flowers of Western Canada. To the left of Canada, we're now approaching the United Kingdom, where you can stop by the Rose and Crown Pub and enjoy such British favorites as fish and chips or sherry trifle. You can also stroll along the cobblestone streets where the shops offer fine china for boiled adults, wallets and front of the Scotland and teas for whining. There's also a bounty of other products here from Her Majesty's Royal. The waterway we're now passing off the car over to the right-hand side leads back to the new Dolphin and Swan Resort and Convention Center, the new Disney Yacht Club and Disney Beach Club Resort Hotel, scheduled for completion in early 1990. Directly ahead of us is our destination at Port of Call, Morocco, where inside the Gallery of Arts and History, you discover art and handmade artifacts from the Moroccan nation. You can also enjoy the shops and open-air market. And in the restaurant Marrakesh, you can enjoy the authentic atmosphere while dining on fine Moroccan cuisine. We're now approaching our friendship landing for Morocco, Japan, and France. Since we are completely free-floating vessel, we do have a tendency to bounce around while docking, so we ask you to please remain seated throughout all of our docking procedures, and at time on call, the all clear to stand and go ashore. Thank you.
It's just, it goes up in it.
Thank you. I like that part.
is from the Rose Pub Cafe. There's the water tram that we took over. Just looking across the water. We're from Mexico. View down the street. English telephone. Restaurant. Double-decker bus. Kingdom. High Street. Putting on a little street show. The Tea Caddy. Supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. Studio. These are some new Disney resorts that'll be opening sometime next year. Beautiful.
Big hotel, boy. Here's the view of Paris.
The Eiffel Tower. Still under construction. Incredible. Simply incredible. Beautiful. Looks like a picture. Simply incredible. Quite a view from here. Headed towards France.
One building right here.
We have
Come on,
seen
guys. I don't know because this is one building and I'm not sure I remember going in it.
I don't remember.
Although I think I do remember.
I don't remember this waterfront. See, now that's the bridge we were just on.
Oh, that's not the other. That's the beginning. Look at this. Here, all day.
Come on, Kel. Come on, cutie.
Ya, la su tierra.
Part of the Japanese exhibit.
Girl, Harry, don't go back there.
One of those water slides touching the way to Mexico. The American Adventure.
Fitted by our very thoughts for greatness. Excuse me, Mr. Twain.
What's that?
Perhaps you recognize those inspiring words from one of America's great writers.
No, Dr. Franklin, I don't recall writing anything like that.
Oh my, of course not. They're from the pen of John Steinbeck, here in the 20th century. Why, it seems he has nearly the same spirit as the founding fathers themselves.
Well, listen to the proud elder statesman.
Mr. Twain, pride is one of our national passions. Even those who overcome it are proud of their humility.
Easy now. I was born honest. Fortunately, or often. Dr. Franklin is our genuine American antique. I suppose our story begins with you.
Actually, it started long before even my time. It started when dreams and visions
What? No? You want to move? Well, they're so far apart. Girls? Okay, now I got the big ball. Let me fan it here. What?
What a sight. Black and gray. another scenic view. There's the bandstand. So we'll watch the band play. Not sure what village that is. Oh, that's Canada. There's the entrance. Here.
Now just over to my left, this is the Odyssey restaurant serving lunch deal. And now just up ahead of us is our country of mini show. We'll take the colorful boat ride on El Rio del Tiempo, the river of time. And for dining pleasure, we have inside the pyramid, the San Milt, or for lighter meals, try La Cantina over to my right on the promenade. And if you are to party, gather up all your personal belongings, use the handrail and follow, please. Watch your step.
Yes. Edward's getting on here. Yes.
Why don't you come around to the other side?
Wave! Wave!
Hey, wave, guys.
Thank you. She's standing below the U.S. population census. I don't know if you can read the number, but it looks like 249,514,000, and it just turned to 141, and you can see how fast those numbers are clicking. This exhibit is in the Commodore East, and it's brought to you by the Unit. And there's my wife, Martha. How you doing, you video junkie? Only half. I don't know, honey. I don't know. Alrighty, I'll be right back.
Robot playing games is keen. Merrily, 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 I'm a smart machine. Say, you look pretty smart too. How about a game of trivia? On the board, I'll be me and you be you. All you have to do is answer yes or no to my questions. When you're right, you get the X. When you're wrong, I get it. Most X wins. Ready? Here we go. Do any prehistoric creatures roam the world today? Somehow I missed your answer. Please repeat it now. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Operator, I think we've been disconnected. My name is Smart One, the computer robot, and it looks like it's time for the birthday guess. You know, I was born in October, and I'll bet I can guess what month you were born in too. Just answer yes or no to my questions. Come on, give it a try. Take a look at the board. Do you see a birthday month up there? Is it there this time? See it now? Now is it there? Last time. See your mark? I couldn't quite hear your answer. Would you repeat it, please? All right. If your birthday outfit's full of starch, don't dare wear it to your party in March.
A very long day at Epcot Center. What's that Epcot stand for?
Every person. I can't remember what he said. Comes out tired.
Comes out tired. Epcot.
Shine around and get that all
And we just left. What's the name of this one?
energy.
No. Something about life.
Wonders of life.
Wonders of life. And this looks like the double helical something or other.
Up here and you get the purple Epcot. No.
Okay.
Watch out though. These people, all kinds of people rushing out.
Different direction.
That's Horizons. That's the Wonders of Life that we just came out of. And this one is called Energy. End of a day at Epcot Center. December 29th. Is that right? 1989. Thank you. 11th? Is it 11th anniversary? And we're in the oldest city in the United States, St. Augustine. And in the background is Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. Pretty. Hi girls. Good morning. Okay, we're not talkative this morning. See you later.
Prettier picture from the front. Water.
Okay. And there's the old drugstore. So it's just a busy intersection.
What time the game starts?
Well, what makes you think these people are going to that?
Because they all have Clemson t-shirts.
Good morning.
Daddy doesn't want to do that.
Stretches from St. Augustine to St. Augustine Beach. Very pretty morning. Very pretty morning. There's a nice sailboat moored. Castillo di San Marcos National Monument. That's that port we've seen an earlier picture of. This is the bay, St. Augustine Bay. Very touristy. The Shine, where we What is this? Castile Street, I think? This is the seawall. Nice tall sailboats. That's the Bridge of Lion. This is St. Augustine Bay. There's another nice sailboat at anchor. We can see the ramparts for that castle. This is the seawall. So we're on our way. There we go.
It's one thing if you're doing it as we're doing something. It's like we have to actually stop.
Only if you want clear pictures. Why don't you girls walk? I could catch up with you.
Come on, guys. Come on. Just film it.
Castillo de San Marcos Nacional. The Spanish fort begun in 1672 stood firm against English attacks and helped Spain hold Florida for many years. During the American Revolution, it was a British stronghold. Later, it became a battery in the U.S. Coastal Defense System, U.S. Department of Interior and National Park Service.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. The oldest in the continental United States.
Oh, him and Barry. 400 years old, so don't sit on it. You see how they're made out of seashells? Can you see that? Can you see it? Do you have seashells in there?
That's not over my head.
It has a moat. You just have to remember what you've seen and then make sure you cover everything.
Maybe they just saying that we're done in case anything run out of
build a fort on it. And the reason it's so good is because of its resistance to cannonball fire. Now, cannonball fire was the way you attacked the fort in those days. What you did is you take your cannons, you shoot it at this fort, or at a fort. Hopefully, if you hit it enough times, the material would shatter or crack, and you'd end up with a pile of rubble where the wall had been. And perhaps then that's where you'd send your troops in through the opening that you'd made with your cannon fire.
The cannon. I like it better when you girls hold hands. Boy, what a nice view. This is from the wall of Fort Marion. You can see the bridge lines in the background. You can see the nice view that this afforded them. This is the courtyard. That's where I was standing earlier, because there's the well. There's that steel cross that we'll see later today, over near Ponce de Leon. Lots of Clemson fans here and West Virginia fans for, I believe it's the Gator Bowl later this evening. You can see the nice view that you were afforded from here. Nice vantage point of the bay.
Yesterday she got clothes.
These ones are really old. Carrie? That's old.
I'm sorry.
You wanted a picture of you. That just doesn't cut it. Too late.
That one must be brass or bronze. See how thick the walls are. This kind of shows how thick this wall is. You can see the moat, and it's salt water filled. And these are called something here, that flat area, because that was actually kind of a barrier to prevent people from being able to just run up to the walls. Here's the drawbridge. Some sort of, I'm sure they maybe just wrecked it so they couldn't get across. This is the entrance to the fort. You can see the moat again. That shack is just the Park Service entrance. Oh, this is a tremendous view of the seawall. Then you can see the Bridge Alliance. It crosses from St. Augustine to St. Augustine Beach. Wonder, oh, you know what? Those are, is there like a smokehouse or something maybe? Because that's why it's,
Trains are right over that road.
yeah, you mean underneath. Those are mortars. What's that say? Why is this bastion closed?
They have monitor devices in there to help see if they can protect the walls.
Ah. Because the material this was made out of, it'll crumble pretty easy by touching it and stuff. It doesn't wear well. Here's a couple characters in British garb. See some grain spouts, some cannons laying on the ground. You get an idea of the angle here of the wall. Pretty day, beautiful day, another beautiful day. Here's another view of that wall I took just a little earlier when we were on the ground. You can see how they kept the trees cleared for a range of at least 250 feet so that any attacking people would not have good coverage. And that wall provided something to hide behind for the chiefs that were defending the fort before they had to fall back into the fort. Again, you can see how steep the wall is. This is another view you can get. Really, really pretty. This here is just a little larger style of mortar. This is looking north from the fort, and you can see some of their stone defense lines where soldiers could hide behind to protect themselves from, I guess, troops that would be attacking. And then once they got close enough, they could retreat back to the fort. I guess that looks like a smokehouse or something. This is the side facing.
The best chance of victory for the British was the blockade St. Augustine and stop the Spanish settlement surrender.
You can see the stone rampart for the seawall. There's a lighthouse in the background.
With hurricane season
A real pretty day.
and with fresh supplies in the hands of
Again, you
Spanish
could
troops,
kind of get an
the
idea of
British gave up their
this
siege
was.
and returned to Georgia.
Enjoying yourself? Nice, beautiful day?
There's our little bomb show.
Bomb show. What are these things called? Anything? Parapet or something?
I don't know. That's what the sentry used to look
Oh,
out.
okay, for a lookout, and he'd still be protected.
All right, guys.
Again,
I don't
this is
know if
looking
we're supposed to
north.
be sitting all over those.
Hey, those people say
They're not supposed to be on there, are they?
And there's across
Come
that.
on, get off, guys. Here.
One more view of the waterfront of the port.
There were no trees on the
I'm
island.
pretty sure that
A sentry in this
these
watchtower had
things you're seeing
control
here
of the sea approach to the city.
were added by the United States when they took over possession of this port for the United States Coastal
1740,
Defense.
it was from both Anastasia Island and Puerto Cortez that English cannon bombarded the Castile and town for 27 days. Due to the great strength of the Katrina fort, the best chance of victory for the British was to blockade St. Augustine and starve the
And Mark, it's a 208-foot stainless steel cross. And there goes my traveling companions. Let me catch up with them. And America's oldest mission. And the Prince of Peace Church. Gate to St. Augustine. And this is called St. George Street. And it's lined with some very old shops. Mary ducked in this one called the Colonial Shop. Just gonna browse a little. And looking down the side street, on the left you can see some of the original wall made of that same concrete. This is called the oldest wooden schoolhouse in the U.S. There's an anchor of some sort. American flag. I guess it's running outside. And look a little further down, you can see all the different flags. Pretty old house. Looking down St. George Street, inside the first wooden schoolhouse. Looking at the other side of St. George Street. See something called the Milltops Cavern. Pretty rustic looking building. A little fountain.
Oh, it's the oldest
Cafes.
wooden house.
And here they are from a little bit of residence mill. You can see the water wheel on the side of that mill. There's a little better view of this fountain cafe in the back. Entrance to this schoolhouse. It says tuition is $1 for adults and children 6 to 12 is 50 cents. It says that this oldest wooden schoolhouse is built of cedar and it was built before the Revolutionary War. This is another side street called the Grove Street, with some different galleries and so forth. What are those things? Carrie? Carrie, what are those? You don't know what they are?
Came out. And I found it. Found it at work. I had to set it.
This is called the Grove of Educators of the Americas. And you can see a little bit of the original wall here. You can see all the shells that were in it. This was just carved out of ground, I guess. Different works of art, wood carving. Painting. Okay, where to? Let's go. This is grist mill. Another side street on the other side of that grist mill. Entrance to the Spanish Quarter, Florida's Living History Museum. Really nicely decorated our district this one. Replica of one of the merry-go-round horses, only $3,000 per street. Making our way down St. George's Street. What's that a statue of? Is this any place special? There's the tour train. You hear them in the background. What is it? Steep, but you could see quite a ways.
Ryan!
At the turn of the century, is the oldest operating business here in St. Augustine, formerly the San Diego Hardware Store. What are we doing now?
Well, you mean if I had a preference?
I mean, what was your schedule?
Well, let's take a stop here.
Understand anything?
That's looking northbound on that St. George Street. This is part Tover House, which is the oldest house. No, sorry, oldest house in the museum. This is the oldest house. Quite building. And it's adjacent to the Alvarez house. The corner of Marine and Francis Street. This is the St. Francis Barracks. It's the state of Florida Department of Military Affairs and home for the Florida National Guard. So it's headquarters for the Florida National Guard. You can see a couple more sailboats out there. National Guard headquarters. And you can tell the tide is out. You can certainly smell it. This is St. Augustine Bay. Now there's definitely more sailboats out here now. And I'm standing on the seawall, which you can see in the foreground here. Lots of nice sailboats, nice big sailboats. And in the background is the Bridge Alliance. You can see it's open right now because a few sailboats have passed under it. And so when they do, their masts are so tall that they have to open the drawbridge. Now also coming into view is a restaurant. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Oh, I think it's called the San Marco, maybe. It's actually, you can see it's all on piers, and it actually sits out in the water. And then this is the Avenue Morente or something like that. Very, very pretty. Looks like a postcard. Beautiful. Okay, quickly in the background you heard some clip-clop of a horse-drawn carriage, tour carriage. House in the corner. That's next to it, definitely Spanish accent. Very pretty, very gorgeous day. Very, very pretty. Now I'm going to go join Mary, who's headed up ahead of me. There's just a view of home, and into view comes one of those motorized sightseeing tour buses. Just another home. Very pretty large home. Now you could actually read the sign. It says Santa Maria Restaurant. Hours are disclosed. Very pretty. You can see in the background that's the Flagler College. Real close. Santa Maria Restaurant. There's the horse drawn tour bus. There comes Milt. Traveling in style. There's Marcy, Carrie, Kelly, and they're waving to me. They're gonna go check out the menu to Santa Maria. What a beautiful day. It says feed the fish while you dine. What did you say? Wow.
These dogs, if you don't get out in the morning, you must not be able to go.
Mommy,
very scenic. Very nautical focus. This is from the deck of Santa Maria Restaurant. You can see the tide is definitely out. Stay frame. This is just a seawall. You see the flag in front of the National Guard headquarters? Okay. Very pretty day. And Marco. There goes my girl. Tell the tide's definitely out. In the background is Bridge of Lions. Beautiful. What a nice day. Nice breeze. Gets those flags all straight down. Thirsty today. They're filling me up.
Do you see the horse drinking right out of the hose? He's got it in his mouth. You see that?
Gosh, he must have been on empty. There he goes. He's full. I guess. What a lot of walking. A closer view. See a horse go by.
What am I making?
What are you mixing me?
Whatever you like.
I'm not fussy. Even bourbon and water's fine.
Budweiser. Is that what you'd like?
Sure. Is that what you're having? Good choice, huh?
Would you like Old Forester?
For Jim Beam? Which one do you recommend?
Well, the Old Forester's a little step above, so anybody
Alright.
who's going to put it in a Coke gets Jim Beam.
So that's your recommendation?
The Old Forester.
Okay.
So that's what I'm. Is that thing on?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right now? How do you know it's lined up?
Oh, because I just go like that.
Is
You
that
know, how do you know it's lined up when it's on a tripod?
Well, because you've already sighted in, but you're
Right.
holding it there.
But how about those guys that shoot from the hip?
That's about what you're doing right now.
Exactly.
Alright.
Exactly.
So,
I'll
how was the traffic?
Oh, traffic wasn't too bad. As soon as we got, you know, fairly close, like Dale City or whatever, it start. Yeah.
I assume so.
Yes. But also, it's been getting real foggy.
That is foggy.
And
It's foggy here all day.
well, as soon as we got into Virginia, wherever we crossed over a stream, it, you know, was foggy, and then I guess it's just been getting progressively worse.
Yeah.
So hopefully it won't be, you know, too bad for people that do have to drive tonight.
It's tough out there right now.
Yeah, I know I wouldn't want to do it. So what are we having for dinner tonight?
Karen and Joe went to their glamorous New Year's Eve party, so that's nice.
Who's watching their? Oh, they could even bring their kids because they provided babysitters, right?
Well, they take their own babysitter.
Oh.
So that's a nice deal. Someday Karen wants to sneak me in it.
Yeah. Well, as a guest, can you bring guests?
Yeah, well, no, they can't. But
Well, you could be the babysitter.
that's right. Sneak down.
I mean, there's no age limit, right?
For a babysitter?
Right.
No,
And not only that, but you've been a babysitter, so everything's
I've
legitimate.
had 8 of them for 30-some years.
So everything's legitimate. You're qualified.
Yeah, I'm qualified.
All right.
I'm
So,
qualified.
so what's on the menu for this evening?
Pork loin,
Is that right? We're eating pretty rich lately.
mashed potatoes, Susan's bringing what she says is a delicious appetizer.
Oh.
We've got stuffed mushrooms. We're going to have baby carrots and glaze sauce. Corn. Applesauce. It's going to be very good.
All right. Well, I'm
We'll
looking.
have a good dinner.
I'm
By the
looking.
time we eat, we'll have a cup of coffee and probably go to bed. Boy, you're probably tired.
Nah, adrenaline's going. So I'm ready to stay up all night.
Are you really?
Sure.
Well, that's
I don't have to work tomorrow.
right, you don't. You might have to work for me to get my basketball assignments out.
Is that right? You'll put me to
In
work.
fact, I'm
Huh?
going to stuff some envelopes here before
Oh, I can't
we
believe
really
it.
settle down.
I can't believe
Well,
it.
I'll mail them on the way to Mass in the morning.
All
I
right.
should get these in them for tomorrow's mail, so everybody gets them Tuesday.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to dinner, and I guess you're looking forward to stuffing these envelopes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing what I'm looking forward to.
All right.
Want to take a look at the roast?
All right.
All right? There it is. Isn't that pretty?
What's that meat thermometer say?
Well, it says 350, I guess, doesn't it?
So is that done?
Huh?
Is that
No,
done?
that's not a meat thermometer. That's my, that's just my
Oh, the
oven thermometer.
probe?
Oven thermometer. Yeah, it should be delicious.
All right. Maybe later we could show you Disney World on this.
Well, you could if we had a VCR.
At St. Augustine, you don't need one. This comes with one.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, so I'll be able to play it back. We didn't have it the last time we were
Flash it on
here.
the wall?
No, on the TV.
Right?
Through the TV.
Why do you
It'll
do that?
plug in. It'll plug into the back. There's a jack.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so it operates just like a VCR. It's just a little different size.
You can't beat that.
No, it's pretty nice.
Getting pretty technical these days. Right?
Yeah, they're getting better.
Yeah, they sure are. So what time did you leave South Carolina?
About 10:30. There was a Shoney's right next door, so we ate breakfast. Yeah. They have a good breakfast. I like that. It's just like Denny's. I think they're all associated.
So you left South Carolina at 10:30. What town was that in?
Walterboro.
And is that close to the Carolina border? How far away
It's
from
within
60 miles?
it's within 100 miles of Georgia.
How about it? There's my phone. I can't understand who'd be calling me at this hour.
Well, maybe they're gonna wish you a
Well, I
Happy
know
New Year.
It's somebody who knows the other line.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
Check with you later.
Squid, fried squid rings, and we'll have like
So-
4 things.
So don't say anything you don't want on film.
And then he, bought our lunch. Thank you for warning me.
I-
He bought our lunch.
I have to
and then
practice
he wanted to
doing
go
that.
rent a boat somewhere. And I was like, he was just kind of overwhelming. I think he's the type when you go on vacation, you just go all out.
Well, what Ron is doing
It
here.
runs in his family. It does.
He's the one that owns the airplane here that says he'd like to take us up, but
You know how it says at the Kennedy Center you can't have cameras in the audience? They had a 1-2-hour show, a tribute to Mary Martin and Harry Belafonte and 2 other people. And at the end, they had the Russian dancers in it, and they were really good. And at the end, the Russians came out on the stage with a lot of choirs from the United States and sang God Bless America, which was very moving. And then at the end, the camera panned everybody on the stage, and here's one of the Russians up on the stage with his camera recorder, and he's taking pictures of people in the audience. I thought that was great. One of the performers.
Oh.
I saw that here, both are. They must not have been a real good buy, huh?
Oh, I never mentioned today's the 31st of December. So it's
Anniversary?
no. So,
Happy anniversary. How
no, I was
many
gonna
years?
say it's New Year's. Today is New Year's Eve, and we're getting ready for dinner.
And then, so that kind of blew Thursday. I hear. I asked Marcy what you did.
Blue
down
Thursday?
there.
I thought
Ron,
it was
she
a
said
nice
you,
day.
Drank. That Paul has his schedule, and you were kind enough to
Yes. Well,
share his schedule.
now I know how to make a martini. If I could find the ingredients, I have to look for them.
Have I told you the story of the 2 times that Milt drank martinis?
Well, I like them now. Well, the thing is, there is a trick to them. No two people probably make them the same.
Oh, no.
And that would, just like every wine has its own distinct, flavor, and even if it was called the same thing, different manufacturers are going to make them slightly different.
I'm sure there are many children born on this earth because their parents or friends had martinis. But we had them at Schultz's house one night, and your dad said, Bob, this is really strong. And your dad said he first noticed something was wrong. He thought, gee, Bob looks like he's getting further away. And your dad said, about an hour later, he looked like he was clear in the next block. And I think we all fell asleep that night.
What was that joke that Mimi mentioned?
Oh, 1 martini under the weather, 2 martinis under the table, and 3rd martinis under the host.
He told us that one. I don't believe it. And then Ron how Paul fixed lots of little things for
Yes?
the house.
What's it for me?
No, Dad wanting Ron reminded me of it.
Oh, no, you know what your dad's up to?
What?
Stuffing envelopes. And he's serious. He wants to put him in the mail on his way to church tomorrow.
Poor Dad. Last night got to coach the alumni team against that other coach. He can't stand his guts. So Karen, Joe, and the boys and I went down here to dinner because Heidi was working. And we went over the game, and we were all pulling for Milt's team to win so bad. And he lost. In addition to this is the time, this is a high stress time he was working because he does have to handwrite all those assignments and get them in the mail. He usually does it about 4 in the morning. That's when he gets done with that lousy job. Do you like these eyes? I see green ones. I just was playing with them upstairs when you drove up.
I usually don't like
Because I see
green
Connie,
as much on my eyes.
Connie Chung looks like she's got black or dark brown, so I thought, well, I'll go out and try it.
How can you even see her eyelids?
Well, you hardly can, but her skin is white. She has beautiful eyes. And I used to always wish she had those.
I remember my friend Stephanie, who was Hawaiian, said her mother had to teach her how to do that because they don't have any eyelids, or almost they do. That's the one that started dating Karen. Remember when she was on this? Started getting married.
Oh, not
Vincent.
No. Greg.
Yeah.
Greg.
Whatever.
Let's
Stephanie
see.
started
Let's
dating
see.
him, and I remember Karen used to say,
He friend of yours. You remember Paul Hodges?
yeah,
Did you hear about he's losing his hair in the front? But they were telling stories at the table. I think your mom started this when she told about how when she wanted to spank you guys, you roll back and forth. So finally she shoved Bette. So every year it seems like every holiday my kids have to unload some other goodie. So they were egging Paul on it Christmas Eve to tell this story. And Paul's very shy, he doesn't want to do it. And they said, oh, fine. Go ahead, Paul. So he finally did. Milt and I must have driven up. We drove up in the driveway, and John and Paul had girls in here, which they managed to shove out the back door before we got in. But Paul couldn't get out, so he jumped in the downstairs shower and pulled the curtain. And I came in to take a dump. I was so embarrassed when they told the story.
Oh, so you never knew.
Quiet. Well, that's what Karen. He was probably going. Karen said, "My God, Paul, your heart must have been beating so hard it was jumping out of your skin." And then.
I guess it's kind of one of those things where you're in a situation where maybe you should have said something to begin with, and then once it got past a certain point, it's like, I'm not saying nothing.
You know, now does Mom have this recorded? So then he gives me his mother's name and long distance phone number because apparently there's something even more embarrassing that happened between her and John. on my John. And the only thing that we could figure out would be more embarrassing was that I asked John, so were you under their bed when they had sex or something? And he said no.
I can't take a shower.
So we can't figure out what's more embarrassing, but Paul said I could call his mother and ask her.
I met their mother once. She was kind of strange.
And then John said he did something and he remembers diving under the bed and he told, and Dad was going to come spank him. And he told David that he opened the window and the screen and he said to David, you tell Dad I went out the window. And Bill came in the room and asked David, where's your brother? And David said, under the bed. And John said he knew it was all over there.
Oh, you mean he wanted Dad to think he'd gone out the window?
You know, somehow I think that, I don't know if that's unusual for boys, but I could remember that happening on several occasions.
Oh, it was funny. John said all Milt did was pull out one leg and one cheek enough to get hold of him and then let him in.
Mary, are you going to stuff envelopes New Year's Eve?
I don't know.
How many could you do?
Well, that's all you have.
How many can you do before dinner?
Ron, do you want champagne for midnight?
Is that one of the prerequisites that you got to stuff so many envelopes?
We have delicious white wine caps that I forced the salad to go buy.
This is the empty Christmas tree. This is the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, Dad, if you
Isn't that
want
a
me to
pretty
do
trick?
something, bring it up here and I'll help you real quick.
No, well, you don't have to do it right now. Ron and I'll do it.
Well, I'm sure as heck not doing it later.